I am the last one! Dragonheart Fire and Steel is a PS1 game based on the classic Dragonheart movie. And since it's a game based on the movie, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. We don't even need to review it. Of course it's a bad game, of course. I wouldn't say it's awful, but it's pretty damn close to it. I mean, first of all, in a game like Dragonheart, what do you expect? To be, I don't know, maybe be a dragon for most of the missions, sitting atop a dragon? Yeah, you can be a knight, but in this entire game, you're just a knight in like a 2D world, and you're constantly moving like to the right. It's basically a hack and slash 2D game. It's like a beat 'em up with a sword. And normally those games are pretty cool. I mean, they could be fantastic, but it just doesn't work here. For example, the graphics are just absolutely subpar. I wouldn't say the game is ugly, but it's like this game could have been done on like the Sega Genesis, you know? Aside from a few things in the environment that kind of allude to the fact that it's a 32-bit console, you know, you couldn't even tell this was something that came out for the PlayStation 1. Everything about it just screams like Mortal Kombat for the Genesis. The game's strategy is basically you walk forward and you slash at guys. I would say the strategies are different for all the different enemies you fight, but really they aren't. You just walk forward and slice at the enemy and make sure they don't slice back at you. Just keep perpetually slicing at the enemy over and over, and the enemies really don't have enough time to react until your stamina goes down. There's this little bar underneath your health bar, which is your stamina, and when that goes down, you don't hit as hard and you just get really tired. So you actually need quite a bit of stamina to keep your hits really powerful. So what do you do when you're fighting an enemy and there's like, you kill it and there's an enemy right behind him and your stamina is completely out? Well, that's where your shield comes in. Your shield basically makes you impregnable, provided you block high and low. You hold your shield up when your enemy swings at you high, and you block any attack that the enemy hits you with. And the same goes for when your enemy slices at your legs. Just duck down while holding your shield and you'll block every attack that way. The strategy takes a little getting used to at first. It might seem a little challenging, but believe me, after about 10 minutes of playing, it's cake. I mean, it is complete and utter cake. The only real problem comes when there's a lot of enemies. You slice one and there's an enemy right behind them, and you just don't have the stamina to take them all out at once. So you have to just kind of stand there while this other enemy is slicing at you, and you know, you're just basically resting. That's what you're doing. You're holding out your shield as an enemy continually slices at you with a sword, and you're just taking like a little nap to regain your stamina, basically. This game is basically like a crappy 2D version of Demon Souls. I'm not calling this an awful game just because there are some things that kind of save it from being pure awful and just keep it in kind of like that bad area. While the graphics aren't advanced at all and they're absolutely unacceptable for the PS1, the game looks good. Like you're walking through a forest and it's drawn well. It's just not graphically advanced. It's a beautiful background, and the character models, while once again just completely not graphically advanced in the slightest, they kind of have this homely retro feel to them. The graphics in this game are endearing, but that's only for some levels. I mean, when you're walking through a dungeon, not only are the graphics not advanced at all, it's also ugly because everything just looks the same. My final verdict here is simple. The game is repetitive. The strategy could be fun at first, but gets way too easy, way too fast, and the graphics are just way too inferior for a PS1 game, especially a game based on a movie. I mean, you would think since this is a game that is based on a huge Hollywood blockbuster, they would have a little money for better graphics, more things in the game. Alas, they don't. This is a very simple game. It's like the cheapest budget title you could think of. It could be fun in short bursts, but I really can't see anyone sitting through this for any longer than like 20-30 minutes, especially because there are games that are much better than this on systems that came before the PS1. Play King Arthur for the Super Nintendo. Play Golden Axe for the Sega Genesis. There are just games that are a lot better than this, for you to really waste much time on this game. Dragonheart for the PS1 gets an official, unimpressive stanburdman rating of a 5.9 out of 10. Oh, and for more movie-related fun, me and the guys recently did a riff on a movie called Death Machine. It's one part Die Hard, one part RoboCop, and all part hilarious, so check that out in the link below. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, my friends.